Hey folks, it's Babbage-nator. We're back in Long Dark, currently hanging out in the Quonset as we get ready for more fun and games. Yeah, we're going to try to survive as best we can here. Okay, looks like we already looted most of this last night. Now we have a little bit more visibility. We're going to see if we can find a pry bar or something. Hacksaw. Okay, so what do we got here, tools-wise? One hacksaw, one knife, 2 lanterns. We don't need 2 lanterns. Okay, those of you joining us who don't know who I am, I'm Babbage-nator. I am a Long Dark streamer based in Saskatchewan, or not in Saskatchewan, based in BC right now. Hey Rootbeard, good to see you. Yeah, we're just getting caught up here. We were able to loot a little bit more efficiently with the daylight, so just making certain we didn't miss anything. Could use a pry bar, but other than that, we're doing okay. Wind is super gusty outside, though. Okay, we now have sewing kit, multiple sewing kits. Do we have a lot of cloth? 9 pieces of cloth. Okay, let's take care of these first. I think the wind's died down. Okay. What else here? No. Okay. Okay, let's see. Need better clothing. I had a kind of quiet day today. I spent the morning in a strategic planning meeting for the university, where we're looking at coming up with a digital strategy for the university, which is basically thinking broadly about what we can do to better prepare students and faculty to not just use, but also think creatively about using technology. So not just simply say, well, everyone has to take a class on it, or say that yeah, it's not just that you take a class, not just that you have to watch a video on something, but think like strategically and creatively about how these different technologies might allow us to explore questions and types of research we haven't been able to do before. So it's kind of a paradigm shift that we're trying to help people make. Okay, I guess we'll just keep moving. Where did we leave all our hides? Do we stick them all in a pile? Really should take better notes. We didn't leave it here. Where did we leave it? It's in the other house? Man. Or did we have nothing this time? Oh, we had nothing this time. Keep thinking we had stuff, but we have nothing. As we start over again. Painful. Okay, we're already here. Need to warm up here. Yeah, it just does not let up. It says wind, wind, wind. Still no cooking pot, still no fry pan. Yep, still no new clothes. Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do. Clothing. We are still got crap for clothing. I'm pretty certain we should have the house up here. I mean, hopefully there's clothes at the plane crash up here too. More matches. Not gonna say no to those. More matches. Oh, crackers. Oh, finally. Something good closing wise. Okay, where to next? Ooh. Oh, and the wind finally died down. Sort of. It's not useful. Oh yeah, don't get sleepy already. It's so sleepy. Okay, let's see here. It's still only 8. I think we should go ahead and eat it. Not lose any condition. Okay, we've got more food we need to cook. We just need a place to cook. Okay, do we have a sleeping bag? Yes, we do. Do we need the extra cans? No, we don't. So this one spawned in Coastal Highway. Do we just go? Do we plan to get out of here, or do we go into Desolation Point hoping for what? Food? Coal? Matches? What are we looking for? So this is my first week since I got back. Settled into the new place. Now settling into a work schedule. May and June I don't have any classes other than a 2-week workshop that I'm going to in Victoria. So it's pretty much most of my day is spent, theoretically spent working at the new job, which is really work from home, and at this point it's mostly researching and testing out different approaches to solving different problems for different projects. So I've spent yesterday and today, aside from meetings, focused primarily on just learning Python better. But yeah, because the day is basically structured around my convenience and my schedule. So I basically set my own schedule. It affords me things like the ability to take a nap after lunch and then just resume work, because I'm not doing 40 hours, I'm just doing 20 hours a week right now. I haven't decided what I do with the full 40-hour work week. I feel like I'm going to save that level of commitment for when I've got projects that are much more involved than what I have right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we're gonna check on misanthropes. And then make a decision about whether or not we're going to Desolation Point. Good news, we pick up matches in the Crumbling Highway section. Oops, there's also the basement, which might have clothes in the laundry machines. Okay. More matches. Wow. Wow, I'm sleepy today. Probably should have taken a longer nap this afternoon. Okay, we'll try to make it at least an hour and a half. And then think about whether or not... Yeah, what I'm doing for tomorrow, schedule-wise. I'd like to do some daytime streaming, but I also feel like I don't even know how to make my schedule work out. Keep trying, I guess. Nope. Okay. I will admit that as much as I like having my own space, I am kind of missing having other people in the apartment. Not necessarily my room, but in the apartment. so we go out and chat for dinner. Here I just try to make food for myself. Not as exciting. Ugh. Oh, hatchet. Big plus. Ugh. Sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. You're just thinking about getting coffee and it's midnight. Yeah. I don't know what it is about me today, but I swear, as soon as I started the stream, I suddenly felt sleepy. I'm like, that's not right. I'm supposed to get a good hour in before I start feeling sleepy. Oh well. Okay, we're going to work our way back to the fishing camp. Well, if we have a knife and a hatchet, we don't need a forge, which means we don't really need to go to, we're not going to hunt. So I don't think there's a point to go to Desolation. There's no point to go to Desolation Point. Oh, score. Didn't we just come from there? We did. Maybe I'm going to bed early tonight. Should get some fish here. If they let us get close. Another hatchet. We're at 50 now. Oh yeah, let's just drop that one. We don't need it. Do not eat the fish until we cook it. Eat the peanut butter. That'll buy us a long time. Oof. I think I've realized part of the problem with Dead World is that because there are no threats other than cold and food poisoning, I'm not paying as much attention. It's easy to get sleepy because you're not like in this hyper-vigilant mode. Oh, it's the boat. Got the boat this time. There's an arrow? Not a wolf around every corner. I don't think we can get on there. We're just too heavy. Flare shell, another mostly useless item. Painkillers are probably useless too. What's this thing? Oh, it's backpack. Just lying down weird. Like a dead bug. Sprains are not a thing actually. This particular challenge has the sprains turned off. So I don't think there's any point in having the painkillers, to be honest. Yeah, I suspect that these are probably useless to us. I think the only time it might make a difference is if we had a fall of some sort. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to just reduce our load down. We don't weigh anything. 54, 1 hour. Okay. And we'll warm here. Hour and 30 minutes to fix those. Hey, rust. What is that? Chorestes? What are my thoughts on ticks? I don't like them. Wear socks. And try not to leave any gaps in your clothing for them to sneak in. I don't know, that's many things I learned. Okay, this time we make certain the food is cooked before we eat it. That's how we lost our last run. We like sped cooked some fish and accidentally let the fire go out. And then we popped in the raw fish in our mouth, and that was just a disaster, so. Okay. Interesting. No ticks in the north, only in the south. Yeah, we were already here earlier, but we're back. Okay. Nothing. We already did all this. I thought I saw something. Nope, nope, nope. I'll give you a shout out. I'm not certain if you stream, but we'll give you a shout out. Lost Ark. Wow. Okay. Hey, let's head on back. What do we got? Firewood. Hey, Tormuse, thanks for the raid. How you doing? Give you a shout out.
Just you look a little stressed. Yes, it's just that I just hurt myself a little bit in PE, so it still stings a little.
Promised
Did
poem.
you go to the
Okay,
infirmary?
let's see what we can
No,
do.
it wasn't that serious. Are you sure? If it's still hurting, you should probably have someone take a look. No, it's fine. Just that left arm mobile held thing there. I promise I'll go get it looked at if I don't feel better soon. All right, all right. Take care, Yuri Senpai. Phew.
Okay, so those of you just joining us, I'm Babbaginator. I stream The Long Dark. Tormuse has probably mentioned I'm also a writer, and so I read poetry on this channel. And on rare occasions when people put a request in, I'll also read from my dissertation or from other people's poetry, variety of things. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to just do a quick poem reading here. Let's see what we got. This over here so I can see what I'm doing. We are going to use our random poem chooser. We'll read something. Comment. Okay, so I'll do this, but this requires a little bit of work to set up. Hold on a second. This is a poem from my second book of poetry. That's from Babbage's Dream, published by Sundress Publications in 2017. This is a book of poetry that revolves around the history of computers, programming languages, artificial intelligence, and modern programming spaces. And so, yeah, it covers a lot of different things. And the poem I'm going to read comes from a series of poems that are riffs off of programming terms, and so, or concepts, terms and concepts. So let's see here. I have to pull up this. Okay, this is the interior. Okay, comment is on page 46. You'll see why this is the case, why we need to actually pull this up on the screen so you guys can see it. See if I can do that. See if I can. Okay, and then we'll move this over here, I guess. Okay. So this is the poem. It is called Comment, and you'll notice it appears in two columns. It is a poem that can be read across or down as two separate poems. So we'll. I always stumble trying to figure out which is where I want to start with this, but we're gonna start with the reading where we read it as down as two separate poems and then across in the end. Comment. At the company town hall meeting, we see the same slides. The financial gains, spin the numbers again, a visual rhetoric of gray bars rising adjacent to red. Someone tells a politically safe joke and we laugh on cue, our hands already under our chairs, searching in vain for a taped envelope of tickets or some coupon for a show we'll never have time to see. A trim woman who is stuck in her mid-20s comes forward in her $3,000 suit, smiles, and tells us nothing. It's been another great year, we hear through the gleam of clinically bleached teeth. But the market's been tough. We're letting you go. In the movie theater, again, old plots, new faces, fake stars painted on the scene, dull, plastic factory made, generic and eggshell empty, hostages to paychecks and bills, or any way out of here, not in this life, dear Buddha, with an echoing palatial home and its invisible seams, resplendent in its impeccable lie, perfectly timed clicking, nothing gained, nothing at all. At the company town hall meeting, in the movie theater again, we see the same slides. The financial gurus, old plots, new faces, spin the numbers again, a visual rhetoric, fake stars painted on the scene, of gray bars rising adjacent to red. Someone dull, plastic, factory made, tells a politically safe joke, and we laugh on cue, generic and eggshell empty, our hands already under our chairs, the hostages to paychecks and bills, searching in vain for a taped envelope of tickets, or any way out of here, or some coupon for a show we will never, not in this life, dear Buddha, have time to see. A trim woman who is stuck with an echoing palatial home in her mid-20s comes forward in her $3,000 suit and its invisible seams, smiles and tells us nothing. It's been another great year, resplendent in its impeccable lie. We hear through the gleam of clinically bleached teeth, perfectly timed clicking, but the market's been tough. We're letting you go. Nothing gained, nothing at all. And so a few things about the poem. Obviously, the poem takes advantage of the programming notation, usually used in C++ and other programming languages, of a double slash or some sort of comment section where there's the code on one side, and then everything past whatever the comment marker is ignored by the compiler when it turns it into, when it actually runs the code. What's on the other side of the comment is meant for the programmer and for anyone else who's looking at the code. In other words, the human beings care about what's in the comment, but the machine cares only about what's in the code. And so, or the compiler only cares about what's in the code. So I leverage that to kind of create the contrast between what we are seeing, as we're saying in this company town hall meeting, and what we're thinking or feeling internally about that experience. And so things that like kind of lurk on the periphery of thought as we're like, encountering this, again, very vapid, very flashy presentation that at the end of the day simply says that there's not going to be any bonuses, and in fact some more people are going to be laid off, even though they just told us we had a great year. So like, yeah, so apparently we still do that, right? Like, I no longer work for that company, but yeah, Hasbro did it. A lot of big companies do that, where they just like say, hey, it's been a pretty good year for your product or for whatever line you're working on, and then next thing you know, they're laying people off because they have to pay out their bonuses, they have to pay out their dividends, they have to make their shareholders happy, So yeah, okay. So that's that one. Okay. And I realized partway through I kept reading what was it? I kept on reading financial gurus as financial gains. And that's because the font size is small on this and I didn't put my reading glasses on. So that's why. So yeah, it's a welcome to sort of the cynical side of poetry. Yeah. Oops, let's move this over all the way. Okay, so yeah, we are once again A hook. What are we going to do with a hook? We're not going to do anything with a hook. Okay, let's try to get our T's going again. Fishing doesn't work. There are no fish that spawn either. So yeah, Dead World 2.0, which is what we're doing right now, is yeah, happy May Day for those of you who are already into May. Nine. Guess the coal is coming out. Okay. Yeah, you can fish all you want. There's just nothing there. Only fish. Okay, we should really just make a run. Hey, buddy, what's going on? You have some lovely clothes for us or something? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, beachcombing still works. Beachcombing is actually super powerful for this challenge. But our clothing situation is still pretty sucky, so we need to get out of here and go someplace with better clothes. So off we go to Mystery Lake or Pleasant Valley. But for now, we're going to grab all the cattails we can. I think we should go to the ravine, get some birch bark. Look at all this burdock here. What is up with this? It's a burdock forest. I've never seen so much burdock before. What is up with this? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a long run. I'll be honest. Last time we only made it 3 days before we did something stupid and killed ourselves. You know, not having anything to hunt is pretty rough. Wow, give me a code or something. Maglins, I'll take that. Oh, movement is easy. You know, it's the increased chance of blizzards though. Just the blizzard frequency is really, really high. And the wind variability is also very, very high. So I've picked up a hatchet. The baseline here is medium on this challenge, so the loot's better. Except for it's still very scarce. So when you find something, you have a wider range of things that it might be. But, yeah, most things are still empty. And yeah, we completely failed on finding a pry bar. I mean, arguably we should go to Desolation Point just to get a pry bar, because that's pretty much guaranteed in Hibernia. We should find one there. But it's a long way to go. Everything's gone cold. Yeah, we used the hatchet to do that. You can actually use a hacksaw. I was supposed to be online earlier today to do a stream where I was working on my interactive fiction game, but I instead spent the day working on other stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow maybe. Tomorrow maybe I can carve out. I don't think I have any committed times. Like any meetings I have to be in. I do have some projects that I need to put some time into. Yeah, I mean, if we hadn't already picked up the hatchet and hunting knife, then I'd be tempted to go to Desolation Point. In case we had to make a... had to forge something just so that we have things to work with. We do have a Maglins finally, so... But I don't know if the weather's gonna ever be cooperative. We are out of... coal, I think. Which is a problem. Three, two, 1, 0. Okay, so we're okay. Still losing a lot. Yeah, still no cooking pot. Another reason why we should go someplace that has a cooking pot. Desolation Point, I don't think has cooking pots. So... Well, at least we don't have to worry about the bear jumping out and getting us. Okay. Campground. No carcass over here. Now let's find the cabin. Duck inside and warm up for a little bit. I don't think we have to worry about matches. 24. 36. Probably not. Probably not going to worry about matches. So... Okay. Nope. Actually, you know what? That's potentially useful if we have to do some repairs. We can't find any more sewing kits, though I imagine we're going to have lots of sewing kits. Okay. Okay, I'm going to sleep here for a couple hours to warm up. Okay, let's see here. Oh, third piece of coal. Take that. Okay, we're almost at the top. Still weighing our options. The ravine gets us birch bark. And access to the mine eventually. Not the mine, the dam. Didn't mean to throw that far. Or at all. Uh-oh. Another torch. Suddenly got cold. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so tired today, but I think I'm going to probably wrap it up as soon as we get to this trailer. Not quite the 2 hours. An hour and 45, I think. Almost 15 minutes. I had one of those moments earlier this evening when I was cooking in my kitchen and I realized that I'm missing 2 or 3 plates. I have no idea where they are. I thought I'd packed up the entire kitchen and double checked everything 3 times. So I'm not certain. Maybe they're sitting on the very top shelf and I forgot to get them out. I don't know. But, oh well. They're mainly just serving dishes for, like, if I was hosting a party and I made 2 or 3 like Chinese dishes, I would plate them on these restaurant style dishes. I haven't unpacked everything, but I've unpacked all the kitchen stuff. So I don't know where it is. But no. There's 4 boxes of books I have not unpacked because I'm only here for 4 months and then I move into another residence and I don't really see the need of unpacking all that stuff if I'm not likely to refer to it in the 4 months that I'm here. So, yeah. But anyways, those boxes aren't big enough to hold these particular dishes. Oh, I see more coal. Well, let's check out this guy back here. See if there's anything. Oh, it's warm back there. Oh. Okay. Anything I missed? All this flour and oil and oats, and we can't do anything because we have no fry pan and no pot. Frustrating. Okay, so we don't need one of these. Do we need to repair it? Not really. fully fueled. Okay. Okay. Oh, we should have eaten something. We can try to light it with the mag lens. Nope. Well, maybe we will make it to the full 2 hour. Mm-hmm. Oh, slowest way to replenish water. At least we've got 2 of them. Okay, how far did we get? 4 days this time. We're making good progress. As long as we gather up all our birch bark and heal ourselves up in the ravine, we'll be fine. Yeah, beats the 3 days. I'm going to use the burdock for 2 as well. Not all of it, just some of it. Okay. The other advantage of going to Desolation Point and Crumbling Highway would have been to pick up hides. We would have gotten a lot of hides from all the carcasses there. But other things are not as plentiful. Here we should have a couple hides. Uh-oh. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Torch went out. Okay. Ugh. Okay, we're cold. Too windy. This is what I was worried about. Oops. Okay, what I'm really worried about is accidentally bumping my mouse when I'm crossing. So tired. Why? Alright, focus. Focus, Babaginator. Focus. We have to cross, Astrid. Astrid has to cross this thing without falling asleep. Alright. -9. Oh. Sleepy. He's walking into walls now. Yep, sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Okay. Hey, come on, guys. Ah. Losing condition left and right. Six. Yeah. Cold is definitely the killer. So sleepy. Why am I so sleepy? Yeah, sleepy. Okay. Okay. Let's put this down. Sleep for a couple hours. Yeah, we're gonna have to warm up. Yeah, well, I mean, we should be able to find some birch bark out here. So that's the plan, is to stay here and recover a little bit from using the birch bark. But I am definitely out of steam for tonight, I think. Wow. Poor Astrid. Ugh. Fog is out, probably warmer. We'll catch up again tomorrow night, I think. We made it to day 5. Okay, but I am out of steam. Okay, so let's go find someone to raid. Okay, so I think we're going to pop over to Owl Nuggets, who we haven't raided for a while, who's doing a chill, hopeless rescue challenge run. But yeah, I'm tapped out. I'm going to have to figure out how to get a little bit more sleep in. Maybe I should just go to bed early. Maybe that would help. I don't know. I'm on this weird thing where I keep waking up super early and then feeling tired middle of the day. And then if I get a proper nap in the middle of the day, I'm usually fine. But it's like kind of like having 2 work days. Okay, so we're gonna get this raid going here in a moment. We're going over to Owl Nuggets. Thanks for hanging around with us. Thank you, Tormuse, for the raid, and yeah, thank you for the poem request, and for all of you who've lurked here from the beginning, people who have joined us for the first time, much appreciated. We're going to hop over and visit Owl Nuggets and take care till tomorrow.